Nothing?
No.
They'll be back soon.
Right.
Jake, it will be all right. We'll find somewhere.
Virgon, Sagittaron, Caprica. No habitable areas anywhere.
Total radiation coverage. Their inner colonies were the main target.
There has to be somewhere. We have 12 planets. There will be an area on at least one of them.
Some were too sparsely populated. There could have been no reason to attack empty areas. Chances are some of them were shielded enough from the bombs to be saved.
Gets less likely with every colony we visit, especially after Geminon. All those plateaus and deserts, there should have been somewhere we could use. Should have been something left alone.
Maybe this time?
Oh, Raptor coming in.
Maybe good news.
Raptor 7, this is Victoria. You are cleared to land.
Should I have him come to see Icy?
No, I'll go down to the landing bay.
Jake,
They're back.
food stores are getting lower.
I know.
Those stores we raided from Libran.
No good?
Pluton poisoning.
Maybe they'll have good news. Care to come find out?
Let's do it.
Jake,
Can we at least get water?
it's not looking good.
It's going to be that kind of day.
I'll keep searching. There's a lot of icebergs.
It's more than I remember.
A nuclear winter will do that.
Was the whole planet irradiated?
I need two things. No radiation, no salt.
Right.
Oh, the quorum people were looking for you before I forget that.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
It's there.
Good news for a change.
Very limited radiation here and here.
Finally, Aquaria. Aquaria could be our new home.
Yes.
Nice. We might be in luck. Two of the islands Alex and Tyler searched have found fresh water.
Any Cylon presence?
Says nothing down there. Some dead ships in orbit. Maybe they got some supplies too.
We should send some teams. I have to meet with the quorum.
The Erelon and Pycon reps were looking for you too.
Thank you.
Lucky day.
Can this island support all our people?
Not all. It's not a very big island, but some. We can definitely settle some down there.
We'll need to determine who goes down there. Can we keep Victoria in orbit?
I hope so.
Are there other islands?
We'll find out.
Should we begin Operation Exodus?
Let's see how big this island is first.
And how many it can support?
Right.
And we're still waiting on reports.
Yes. Get everything ready. We might be able to start.
Sardama wants to see us.
Right.
Potential potable water.
And the island?
Minimal radiation, so
How many people can we settle there?
how many do you think?
We'll find out.
How big an area is it?
It's a very small island, but it might work. We have a lot of Aquarians on board, so I have people asking them if they know anything about it, if anybody's been there. It looks deserted, but they'll know better than anyone else.
I hope so.
Yes. We're sending some teams down to investigate.
Okay, that's fine.
Minos, what can I tell my people?
We don't know anything yet.
How long before we go down there?
Should be within the hour.
Tell me the truth, please.
Okay.
If this doesn't work out for us, do we even have a chance of making it to another colony?
I don't think so.
I appreciate your honesty. If we can't survive, I'd like to take a shuttle back to Erelon.
You'll die if you go back to Erelon.
If we're all going to die anyway, I'd like to die at home.
Jake, do we really want to abandon the Victoria?
Sire Domra, we're almost out of food, fuel, and water. We may have no choice. See what this island has to offer.
Raptor 529, cleared to Aquaria.
What's he going to do down there?
They took that Tauron botanist with them.
Dr. Zebulun?
Yes, they're going to see if we could settle there or at least plant some crops.
There was nothing here?
Most of the Aquarians lived in or around Heim. Almost everyone lived on Cryos Island. There was nothing out here.
Radiation levels are low enough.
Yes.
It's just not a lot of room. This island is not very big.
We can keep looking. There must be livable areas on other planets.
Settle some people here while we keep looking. We can do that.
Jake, we found a place. This is the first good news we've had in so long.
And the soil's okay for planting?
Yeah, it's all right.
We need to see who we can settle here.
It's a step in the right direction. But the Victoria was our only hope. It's not viable anymore.
I know. Dr. Z, Oliver, I just don't want to regret whatever decision we make next.
We know we can't stay on the Victoria. We know that much. Do it again.
We need Tillium.
I know.
We really need Tillium. We won't last long without it.
Largest refinery was on Cancer Run. I'll bring us there.
Cancer Run won't work.
No Tillium?
Plenty, but it's irradiated. Direct hits all over the area. Radiation coverage about 90%.
Radiation will make it all useless.
Do we have an alternative location?
Pycon and Geminon refineries hits as well.
What about outside the system?
Wasn't there an old Tillium mine on Carolon?
Might still be there.
Can we make it to Carolon?
We'd use all our reserves.
There'd have to be a lot of Tillium there to make it worth it.
Pycon expedition reported not enough Tillium to warrant the distance, too minimal for mining. Gemini's reports tells the exact opposite, an abundance of Tillium.
What's wrong?
Both reports tell of giant insects.
Let's see if we can find another option.
Yeah.
Scratch that. I hate bugs.
Triton and Odin both crashed in the ocean.
They were destroyed.
But the pods on both are still above water.
Good news for a change.
Better news.
What?
We recovered 4 Vipers from them.
And we have our training pilots ready and willing to test them.
Crash course in piloting. Literally.
If only there'd been survivors aboard.
There's a ship coming in.
One of ours?
It's too big.
The base star.
We can't outfight a base star.
They're headed straight for us.
Take us out of here.
That thing's easily gonna outrun us.
Weapons hot.
Vipers?
Not yet. They may still think we're a derelict.
Cut main power and generators only.
They're closing in.
I'm going out in the hangar.
Get the Vipers ready, just in case.
You know that's a suicide mission, right?
Yes.
Jake, there's more than one ship.
How many?
2 at least.
We can't fight off 2 base stars.
There's a message coming in over Fleet Comm Line Alpha.
What is that line?
Automatic scrambler communicator between warships.
How is that possible?
Cylon trap?
More survivors?
Viper's ready to launch.
Transferring control to Viper fighters. Launch when ready.
Wait. They might not be Cylon.
What?
I'm getting Colonial ID.
Hold the launch.
But keep the pilots in their fighters just in case.
Cylons have tricked us before.
Whatever they're doing, they can outrun us.
Yeah, they can outgun us too.
I'm trying to clear up the signal. Radiation from the atmosphere is distorting it.
Fleet comm line Alpha. In a large ship?
What are you suggesting?
Maybe it's Colonial?
Pegasus?
Maybe.
Melanie?
Sorry, just hoping.
Let me get this.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting it.
On speakers.
Attention, unidentified Battlestar in Aquaria orbit. This is the Battlestar Masada. Identify yourself, or you will be fired upon.
What?
It's a Cylon trick.
We haven't seen a Cylon in years.
They're machines. They can have the patience of the Scorpius.
They probably outgun us.
Unicom. This is Victoria, Commander.
Chief, action stations.
Yes, sir.
Attention, attention. Action stations, action stations. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. Action stations, action
Attention,
stations.
Victoria, this is Masada
This is
Actual.
not a drill.
Identify with
Action
recognition
stations.
codes immediately.
What is he talking about?
I got this.
What are we waiting for? If that's a Battlestar, why are they not following military protocols?
I got this. Stall them. I need about 10 seconds.
Masada, we have recognition codes coming through momentarily.
Sir, should we launch Vipers?
Launch alert Vipers. Make sure they stay within the ready line.
Got it. Masada, you're going to be receiving codes now.
Battlestar Victoria, Virgon Registry. The codes are authentic, sir.
But the Cylons hacked our systems. This could still be them.
Maybe. Let's exercise some patience and wait until the Vipers report back to us.
They're transmitting.
Here we go.
Greetings, Victoria.
And to you.
We've been searching the system for quite some time now, and I have to say, you are the first survivors we've seen in over 2 years.
It's a miracle.
After what's happened, we sure could use our share of those right now.
Yes, of course. You're right. Commander.
Admiral.
Sorry. How do we proceed from here?
Why don't we talk in person? There could be still some Cylon vessels floating around out there listening to this conversation. So I'm extending an invitation to you and your staff. Come on over. We'll see you in 20 minutes. Fly on into Hangar Bay Alpha. We'll greet you there.
What do we know of Masada?
Alright, let me see what I can find out.
This is too good to be true.
They're on a long-range mission outside of the solar system during the attack.
Sir, with due respect, are you sure this is a good idea?
Do you think you're Cylons?
Well, we've seen the humanoid models before.
Multiple versions of the same 5 people?
But only the same 5, sir. No matter where we've gone.
But what if there are more models? What if we miss some?
You're right. What do we do, sir?
It's been a long time since we've seen any Cylons. Let's be optimistic. Let's be patient. Sergeant, have the Marine detachment from the Nike report down to Hangar Bay Alpha. Make sure they're equipped with their Theridium weapons. And have them ready to use them if necessary.
Yes, sir.
And let's be careful out there.
Tyler, can you come with me? We're going to go meet their crew.
So we're sending people there, they're sending people here?
Yes.
Good luck over there.
They may be in better shape than we are.
Let's hope.
Victoria Control, this is Raptor 460 from the Battlestar Masada. Requesting permission to land. Over.
Masada Raptor 460. This is Control. Permission granted to land. Flight path has been sent to your nav computer. Watch your speed. Our hangar deck is in pretty bad shape.
Victoria Control, Roger Wilco. Raptor 460 is on final approach. Over.
Welcome to Victoria.
Thank you.
Bill, I'm Bill.
Nice to meet you.
Bill, I'm Major Daniels. And here, I was beginning to think we'd never see another human being alive again.
It has been a long time since we've seen anyone alive.
Yeah. I'll take you to CIC now.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Welcome to CIC.
How was your other landing bay?
We can only use this one. A lot of the ship isn't functional.
We have repair crews.
My gods, how the frack are they keeping the Victoria running?
I think it's by faith and booze, sir.
Keeping that ship together must be running them ragged.
I wonder if they have any intel on the Cylons.
It's been 4 years since our last encounter with them, Major.
Think they're done, sir?
For 40 years, we thought they were long gone. Beaten. But they proved us wrong.
They gotta think we're all dead, right, sir?
That's why the standing order is to kill them on sight. We can't let them report anything on us.
And for payback, sir.
And for payback, Sergeant. It would not be nice to know where they are, though.
Orpheus Carson, Masada CAG.
Minos.
What's your complement of Vipers?
They were all destroyed. We salvaged some on for the old salvage yard on Toron and managed to get a few off the Pacifica.
It survived?
No, it was adrift over Pycon. We salvaged a few before she went down.
Pilots?
Yes, but no one to train them, and no flight helmets or suits.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
This is a real stroke of luck.
Add another ship to our fleet.
How many Battlestars do you have?
It's just the Masada.
We've got the Gunstar Nike as well, though.
So 2 Battlestars and a Gunstar. My people will sleep easy tonight.
I think we all will.
Your ship is in much better shape than ours.
After 5 years in a hostile system, yours is holding up pretty well.
Most of our systems are down, and we don't know how to get them working.
Tell you what, let's see what we can do for you. Chief?
What can you do?
Well, we have some experts on board. We can probably get some of your stuff back up and running again.
How many are working?
We've never actually checked.
We can send over a team.
Thank you.
Sit rep, Chief.
Sir, the Victoria are who they say they are.
You don't say. This is still too good to be true.
120 Battlestars in the fleet, and only 1 survived? The odds of that happening are very low, even after everything that's happened.
And, sir, they say there are more surviving Battlestars.
How many?
The Victoria intercepted transmissions that did confirm the Cylons destroyed most of the fleet. But there are 3 Battlestars still unaccounted for.
3. Are they still out there? If the Cylons only know about 3, then they don't know about us, and they don't know about the rest of the fleet at Scaros.
Some of their people encountered the Battlestar Pegasus, sir, about a week after the attack. But they said there's no word on any of the others.
The Battlestar Pegasus. If the Pegasus survived, I think we would have known about it by now. Then, of course, we know about the Galactica, based on what Stormbringer Actual told us.
Well, at least we have a 3rd ship, and there are no Cylon agents aboard.
Gentlemen, I think we got very lucky.
Absolutely.
Right this way, Major.
Thank you. Is it Lieutenant?
We really don't have ranks here.
As a result of the apocalypse.
Thank you, Minos.
Do you need anything else, or?
No, thank you.
You are the Victoria Cylon expert?
I wouldn't say expert, but I'm the closest thing we've got. Dr. Warner,
Major Loretta Cartwright, how do you do?
You are familiar with the human-looking versions.
You mean the clones?
We prefer the term theta-class life forms.
Theta class.
It's a long story.
Actually, we have seen 5 different versions of these theta class.
We have also seen 5. You don't think there are any still aboard, do you?
Well, if there are, we certainly would want to know. I think it might be advantageous if we were to compare notes. I have pictures here. Here she is, this woman that we've seen very frequently on Pycon, on Tauron, and on Caprica.
We saw her. Have you seen the doctor?
No. Do you have pictures?
Here.
Oh, what is this?
The same woman.
And there she is with your commander.
She was on Vergon just a few days before the attack.
Have you heard anything from the Pegasus?
No.
Thank you.
Did any Battlestar survive?
Well, we saw the Pegasus a few days after the attack. They stripped our ships, took all our supplies.
I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Melanie. Melanie Laird. They took my husband aboard. I haven't seen him in 5 years.
Your ship seems to be,
less than operational.
sorry.
It's okay. The few times Cylons have flown by us, they've virtually ignored us. They think we're a big chunk of space debris.
We need to get you armed. Repowered.
The CMP crashed all our computers. We've salvaged some from a freighter orbiting Geminon, but we've had trouble getting everything working.
We can give you some of our backups. You know, get some computers going. Look, we'll get your systems online.
Well, what about weapons?
You don't have weapons?
Only what we've been able to salvage from any of the Battlestars that weren't completely destroyed.
Look, here's where you can fully restock.
Battlestar Acropolis?
There's still a lot of tech on it.
We mostly need bullets.
Then you need to go to Ragnar Anchorage.
Thank you. We have a freighter in that area, so we can send to load it back up.
Hey, Troy, over here.
This is what we need.
Someone's been here.
Let's just get what we need and get back to the Victoria.
Agreed.
Someone's still here?
Alright, we'll keep our eyes open.
Dylan.
What do you got?
Here's an inventory of all the munitions here. Which Battlestars received them?
What about what is left?
Here. Bullets. No warheads.
Bullets or something. Troy.
Where are you taking those?
Sagittaron.
There are people there?
There's a few of us.
I've been here since the attack.
All alone?
No. There are a few of us.
Well, we really do need these munitions.
Alright.
Do you want to come with us?
To Sagittarum?
Troy.
It's better than staying alone.
Take me.
Can you help us get these on board?
Sure. Jamie. Jamie Hamilton. I was a
reporter.
How'd you know?
I saw you on Good Morning Geminon, and I'm
Yes.
Dylan, Troy. There are no others, are there?
No. You're not really going to Sagittarian, are you?
No, we have a Battlestar.
You repaired it? The Cylons destroyed most of them. I saw the reports.
Yes.
Let's get these on board. This is a huge help.
Glad it works. It's scanning.
When we get more satellites up, I can do more, but we've been able to scan for some time, but we've only been able to access the immediate area.
With this, we can sweep the whole solar system.
Messages are coming in from all over.
Life signs?
Not yet, but I'm getting more than we've seen in 5 years.
What?
We had the ability and knowledge to work all of these satellites, just not the access to the grid.
We had the access, but not the ability. We could find people still alive? Hopefully.
There has to be someone alive out there.
There should be.
3 more sectors on Caprica. Nothing.
We're from the Astro Research Center on Virgon.
One thing we can do, surveillance.
We have dozens of satellites and telescopes around the solar system. They all report their information here.
How did you not spot us?
After we purged Baltar's CNP, we had no network. We could access the satellites, but only if we were in close proximity.
What's that?
Jake, if we can get the Victoria's systems linked to the Sat Central Net, do you think we might be able to get multiple data from multiple satellites?
Yes. Can we do it?
We should. The systems seem to be compatible.
Good, but we've made a couple
upgrades?
I wouldn't call them that.
At least we can interface with the Sat Central Net.
All right, here's the code from the 5 satellites at PyCon we were able to interface with.
Chief, are we good?
We're good, sir. There's enough data here for the hack to work.
Can we integrate everything, Chief?
I can't promise that, Major, but we are linked to more than a dozen satellites.
That's great. All we need to do now is find out how many human survivors are out there.
Jake, how many people do you have aboard the Victoria?
Well, we started with a crew of 5. Now we have over 1,000.
Virgons?
No. We managed to get people off all 12 colonies. And some ships.
Librans?
Over 200. What's this?
This is our entire crew manifest. If we compare them, we might be able to find some families and reunite them.
Good idea.
Do you have it in the system?
We do.
Then I can access it from here.
Great.
Jake, how did you get to Librans?
We went there shortly after the attack.
Were there a lot of survivors?
No, it was nuked really badly, and some of them refused to come with us.
What the frack?
Let's just say they had more faith in the Libran League than they had in us.
Figures. Like roaches, the Libran League would still survive an all-out nuclear attack.
We never went back there. I don't know what happened to them.
Hey, Chief, can you get the Libran satellites online for me?
Yes, sir. Bringing a couple online now.
Have you found any potential landing sites?
There's radiation on all 12 worlds.
Yes, we know.
The atolls on Aquaria, some of them are very, very distant. Radiation hasn't really infiltrated there yet. We could go there for a few days, get some supplies, food, water, tilium.
We've been scouring the solar system, but, you know, we kind of wanted to make sure the Cylons were gone before we started trying to find a new home.
We need a base. Somewhere to stay. We can't live on these ships forever.
Agreed. Lieutenant, bring up a list of potential sites that could sustain life, and of course, make sure that we do a complete recon of those areas as well.
All right. 12 planets, there must be somewhere on this list. Cities, regions, anywhere with a lower level of radiation. Farms of Erelon, we've been there.
Nuclear winter.
Nothing will grow there for a while.
Let's see, Sagittarian was in flames last time we checked.
We did bring up people from as many planets as we could.
Canceron's North Pole? Atlantis based on Virgon?
No, Atlantis was attacked early, and it flooded.
City of Domes on Pycon, that might be safe from radiation.
No, the dome's cracked, the radiation's inside.
Look, gentlemen, we have 3 ships now. I think we can expand our search area with our fleet.
In the meantime, we can at least do what we can to help each other until then.
Agreed.
Right.
We found something, sir.
What'd you find?
Here, this one's not transmitting. Problem at the source.
Why isn't it working?
Which one is it?
Scorpia Star Station 4, sir.
I can send a repair crew.
Okay, agreed.
We should check it out on our way home. There's nothing left to salvage there. You've been aboard? She was Pycon's flagship. Scorpia sent a team over there and there was no one left. It looked just like a regular breakdown. No sabotage. I'll message the fleet. Surprising how many of these survived the attack. They were unmanned. The Cylons didn't care about our tech or our planets. They just want all the humans gone. Right. Victoria, this is Recon 1. The relay is repairable. Are there enough satellites still in orbit? 2 more in range. Let me set up the interface. I'll get the computer going. Ryan. Yes? Don't forget to purge the CMP before you go online. My gods, I almost forgot. This is a mess. Can you see what happened? Looks like it was hit with some debris about 2 years ago. The shipyards. All that damage. We're lucky it only hit once with the pieces of all those ships out there. Computer activated. Let me align the telescopes. Set them to the most likely area of the planet to have survivors. After all these years, it's unlikely anyone could survive down there that long. I know. Let's go, Jeff. Repairs are done.
Admiral, Dratus reports life signs on Scorpia.
I thought we'd gotten everyone off Scorpia.
Aren't those jungles pretty hard to scan?
Definite life signs, sir. 3.
Where are they?
Southern desert region, sir.
Jake, it looks like your system's up and running.
It's good news.
In the desert? Sir, there can't be any food down there. How'd they survive?
We can bring them up.
Do you want me to have the repair crew go get them?
No, I think they're almost back and the ship is too small. Chief, signal to Nike, have them dispatch a military transport with security escort to the surface to pick up the survivors.
Right away, Admiral.
This is your final week in training. The code of the Borrelian Gnomon is quite specific.
We honor the code.
Before each and one of you takes an oath to become a full Norman, you and you will endure the last test of your strength and abilities. This desert is devoid of any luxuries. There is no shelter, no food, no water. The area around the desert has a poisonous atmosphere. Only the strong can survive here for 7 days. When the time's up, your family will either rejoice at your success or weep at your funeral.
What is that?
Masada is transmitting.
Maybe they found something?
They're sending a long-range transmission to the Gunstar Nike.
Commander, message from Masada.
Put it through. Nike actual.
Are you in Helios Gamma?
Affirmative.
We are getting a signal from the new network.
Victoria's pulling her weight.
Looks that way.
I'm sending you the coordinates.
We're coming through now.
Bring us to Scorpion.
It's been a long time.
If you can't,
there may be people alive down there.
Then there's hope.
I've given up hope so many years ago. My family was nowhere to be found. They were in the Mideast. There's nobody left down there.
Colonel, I'm so sorry.
There are people down there, crewmen. Someone on Scorpion has survived.
Where are they?
Here, in the Beryllian Desert.
2 cities?
Antella and Gomorrah. What's left of them?
How much is left?
Antella took direct hits. There's very little there.
But the buildings on the outskirts of Gomorrah are fine.
Send 2 Raptors. One here, the Beryllian Desert, the other one here to Gomorrah.
Yes, sir.
3 minutes to landing zone. How far are we gonna be? Closest spot is about 2 clicks north.
That's a long walk in that heat.
It'll be good to get some real air.
What's that?
It's a ship, bro. I have the landing site.
How bad was the city hit?
Most buildings in the center destroyed. Some of the outskirts survived. Almost intact.
Put us down behind the building. We don't want to alarm anyone. Let's go.
They should be over that dune.
Should we investigate?
There are no consequence.
They might have the supplies that we need.
Alright, let's go.
We have to leave right now.
Who are they?
Borrelian Nomen.
What?
They're the street gang in Celeste, one of the most dangerous.
Let's go.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Erelon. We were looking for supplies.
In the desert?
We needed a spot to land with minimal radiation.
And what's the condition on Erelon?
Not good. That's a military ship.
The EMP fried a lot of the vessels. We had to use what we could get.
We need assistance.
Is there a safe place you can take us? Not very well.
You cannot leave us here.
Of course not.
Let's go.
Jake's shuttle is returning from Masada.
Lawrence, there are dozens of children in both cities.
No adults?
I can't see any.
Let Jake know.
He can swing down to Scorpia and go get some.
What about whoever's in the desert?
Nike crew is rescuing them.
Here we are. Here we are.
We should go to Erelon.
We detected 3 people.
Maybe the radiation altered your scanners.
Right.
There aren't 3 of you?
No.
I'll prep the ship. You guys clear the sand.
Right.
There, you check the engine, I'll get the front.
Go!
They left us.
They lied to us.
What is that?
An insignia.
Colonial fleet?
A gun star.
No warships survived the Cylon assault.
We only have rumors from the Cylons. They could have easily lied to us.
What does it mean?
We're on a blood hunt for the gun star, Nike.
Message coming in from Masada.
What is it?
Satellites are activated. Cameras around the area are coming online. Interface is active.
Thank you.
What is that?
We have surveillance in 2 cities, Antilla and Gamorre. They're on opposite sides of the Borelian Desert.
Movement. There's someone there.
Children.
Where?
There, in that doorway.
What about whoever's in the desert?
Can we scan for life signs?
What did you find?
Borelian Nomen.
You got out before discovery?
No, they saw us.
Then they will be coming.
They don't know who we are.
Lieutenant, get the other Raptor back here. Now!
So they're still out in Gamorre?
Yes? How far are you from there?
Too far. They couldn't have gotten there.
Some good news.
Commander, what's wrong? We lost communications, all channels. That's not good.
I can't contact the Raptor or any of the Victoria crew down there. All communications with Scorpia are out.
Launch Vipers! Have them go down and investigate.
Multiple messages? Audio only?
You don't seem concerned.
Our comm system breaks down a lot.
The message is coming in near their last known location.
They're requesting more rescue teams?
Send them.
Transmission, printout only. Requesting more teams to Antilla.
These messages don't make sense.
What's wrong?
There should be a code in one of these messages.
Communications break down a lot. We have protocol for this.
They're supposed to include a code word, so we know it's them.
And it's not there?
No.
The blood hunt begins.
Only if we can get aboard the Nike.
We will get aboard the Nike.
There's a problem in Scorpia.
What is it?
Communications are out.
Victoria's receiving life signs.
Where?
Antilla and Gamorre.
So our people are still in the desert?
Yes.
Victoria Masada should be here within minutes.
Apparently Victoria is adept at scanning.
They were researchers on Virgon before the attack.
They rescued people from all over the system.
They're very good at what they do. If there are people alive in those cities, they'll find them.
Might be automated, might have been left over before the attack. Hello. Colonial Fleet, yes. Yes.
I'm from Colombia.
I'm here from Virgon.
Are you by yourself?
Yes.
No survivors?
Yeah, I'm a scout from Virgon, looking to see if there's anybody left on the other planets.
No one here. No one here left.
Okay.
Need some help? I can show you the way out of here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, after you.
Okay.
More children, but just children.
Where?
In both cities.
Any signs of the Nomen?
Only in the desert.
Kyle, Barry.
What is this?
The freedom is Squamicas?
And it works?
Nike, come in. Nike, down. Nike. Hello, Nike. Nike.
Nike crew was here. They found Burley and Noman.
Why are we here?
If they survived, others may have. If we can get this transmitter working, we may be able to find them.
Let's do it fast.
Zaire, over here!
Victoria. Xander, come on.
What's the problem, Tinto?
Their raptor. Someone's at their raptor.
It's not good.
Yeah. Right. We'll get our ship. We'll get them out of there. Okay.
Nike, come in. Nike, do you hear me? Nike, come on. Do you hear me? They're on their way.
There's no life sense.
Their ship's right over there. All right, put it over here.
Oh, we've lost communication.
Oh my God. All right. You two start with the ship. I'll meet you.
Copy that. Don't go in the desert. Stay in Gomorrah. I don't know if you hear me, but you need to get everyone prepared. They're on their way. All right? It's a big city. Radiation levels are high.
These messages from Scorpio, they're not from our people.
We gotta go back now.
Nike, we landed on Antilla. There's no sign of life, no survivors.
Radiation level to rooms. We can survive here for a few days.
We're in an anti-radiation treatment after this.
Right. You see a hint of sign that anyone was here?
No. Damage consistent with nuclear waste.
Close the hint were 3 quick south for side of the city.
Let's check over there.